Hey y'all, it's Delana Faye, and this is my honest review of the Live Aqua Punta Cana resort. I just kind of documented my whole journey leading up to the resort as well. Started out at the Bright Line, my first time inside of the premium lounge, unlimited snacks and breakfast. Amazing. I kind of skipped everything at the airport. Shout out to JetBlue. The flight was 2 hours long, no complaints. Now, we finally arrived in DR. It was very, very rainy, but it makes sense. It's an island. Thank God, I will say the closer we got to the resort, as you see, the rain kind of stopped. I did see a lot on TikTok about the livestock in DR. We saw cattle, we saw horses. They were so cute. So we arrived at the resort. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the staff was so friendly. Right now, this is just showing videos of a VIP section that they escorted us to. We were met with a masseuse. This is great oil. This smells really good. So we just got massages. They brought us drinks. I was introduced to the operations manager at the resort. And we even got to meet our butler. His name was David. And he had this room completely hooked up for us. The welcome that you guys see on the bed is rice. So somebody used all of their talent and their time to put that welcome on the bed. Just look at the shower, look at the back, the swim up. Absolutely just amazing. 10 out of 10. I would say the biggest thing is at Live Aqua, there's so much, to do that we were trying to find our place really. So this board here kind of shows all the activities. So one thing we did was just like, you know what? We're going to go get some food. So our butler, David, scheduled us to eat at an Italian restaurant on our first night. The food was bomb. Okay, it was very, very good. And we didn't know what to do next. It was so much to do. So we just went to a sports bar. I don't know how to play pool, but one thing I know how to do is eat. So we got some room service. And the next day, again, just really trying to find our place. We met with our butler, David, and another staffer. And they set up for us to have lunch by the pool. They did not have to do this. So they gave us like our own cabana. Devin, the head chef, actually brought us champagne, and he told us to order whatever we like and he will have someone bring it to us. So really just chilling, eating, and the food was bomb. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It was so amazing. How that chicken taste? So after we ate our food, we kind of just explored the resort a little bit. There is like a swim up bar. As you see, it was Christmas time, so people are definitely in the spirit. We just had some drinks, listened to some music, and then out of nowhere, we hear like drums coming. So Santa came to DR. There was music, there were dancers, just the vibe was so amazing. And one thing I appreciated, this is an all-adult resort. So they did this fully knowing that there's no kids to see this. It was strictly just for adults to enjoy. We then made our way to the beach, and it was gorgeous. A little windy, but just gorgeous. Now, we are in DR, so we got hassled just a little bit. My poor boyfriend fell victim, but I left him to the side and went to go enjoy the ocean and the view and the beach. Now, making our way back, we were just looking at all the different restaurants. It was, again, so much to do. We were kind of overwhelmed. So we went back to the sports bar, ordered some more drinks and some more food because that's what we know how to do, and kind of just enjoyed ourselves. Again, the staff is so friendly and helpful. That's one thing I really, really appreciate about Live Aqua.
Oh, shit.
So for the second night, our butler scheduled for us to go to a French restaurant. Again, the food was amazing and the staff was so friendly. Look how fresh this food is too. Everything just tasted so fresh. Now fast forward to the next morning, we decided to order some room service for breakfast because we hadn't done that yet. And when I say they left no disappointment, okay, they left nothing. And the shower, as always, is gorgeous. I love those showers, by the way. The water pressure was great, everything. So we're kind of just browsing and just going through the resort thinking, what can we do that we haven't done yet? So we go to a buffet, and it's around lunchtime at this point, and the food was great. The chef actually cooked a good amount of things in front of us. And then we ended up going to a rum and cigar class. This is my boyfriend figuring out what cigars he wanted, trying to bargain. So we just kept walking around, and we saw that there was actually a Zumba class. And then we went to the beach again, and honestly, I got some great souvenirs. We got hassled, but it was great. And he showed me an interesting bong. Honestly, just the atmosphere, the weather, the food, the entertainment, everything was just amazing. And I will say this, shout out to the staff. They worked so hard to make everything so calm and beautiful and easy. It was great. So for the last night, our butler David scheduled for us to go to an Asian cuisine restaurant, and it was kind of like hibachi style. It was absolutely amazing. The inside was very I don't know, I felt so upper echelon. It was it was gorgeous, and the food was so good. This cook, our chef, he had so much personality. He did whatever to make us laugh. And despite the entertainment, just like the drinks and the food, like I mentioned, was amazing. The staff was so friendly. Now, coming back to our hotel room, we saw a little surprise. They actually laid out some very nice slippers for us, towels, and chocolate covered strawberries with wine. This was our last day leaving Live Aqua, and when I tell you, we had to hit that buffet one more time. The breakfast buffet was so good and so fresh. They even had fresh honey. I'm gonna be honest, Live Aqua set the bar high. This was my first all-inclusive resort in Dominican Republic, and I will never forget this, and I actually will be back very soon. I just can't name another place that will live up to Live Aqua. I think it's the best resort in DR. I have to try others, but I just have to say, I love you, Live Aqua, 10 out of 10.